Ooh. Oh my god, my glass almost fell down, but I'm zoomed in. I knew it. But if I zoom out, you can see the chaos in the background. But do we care? Do we care that I haven't made my bed today? So first up, if you want to see a tutorial on how I did my eye makeup today, I have already filmed it. I don't know if I will put this video up first or the other one. On my channel nobody cares about the makeup tutorials, but I just wanted to put this out there that there is the opportunity for you to see it if you care. But for today's video I am going to talk about my earlobes, which is the most basic topic you could possibly talk about, but for some reason the ear stretching videos are the only videos on my channel that get views. And since I have already shared my plug collection and my ear stretching journey with you, I also wanted to share why I don't have my ear stretched anymore. So here we go. This is going to be a journey, and I'm completely unprepared for this video, but I just thought I filmed this tutorial and I have the time today, so I thought I might as well film this video, because one day this girl wants to reach 1,000 subscribers, which is probably never going to happen, but I am going to do my absolute best and talk to you guys about earlobes until the day I die. So as you might probably know from my ear stretching journey, I was at 20mm for several years. I wanted to find out for how long exactly, but I just had a look at my older video and I just couldn't look at myself because my makeup in that video was so bad and I looked so pale and washed out that I just thought, I don't care. I don't care for how long I've been at 20mm. People can find out for themselves if they want to. And I need a sip of my drink because I'm really uncomfortable not speaking my mother tongue. Whew. So the journey to closing my earlobes, or letting my earlobes close up, started when I got my ears pinned back. At the beginning of this year, I think it was February or March, I decided to have this operation. At the beginning I had to take out all of my piercings, and the procedure is that you have the skin pulled back from your ears. So I had to remove my piercings which I had on this ear, and I still want to get them re-pierced. The thing is, I wanted to know what it looked like with my ears pinned back, but the doctor could only pin back the upper half of my ears because of the holes in my earlobes. I said that's completely fine. I'm more than happy to have the upper half pinned back because my ears were always one of my biggest insecurities. So yeah, then I had the procedure, and after that I put my plugs back in. Yeah, it didn't look weird or anything having the earlobes be like this and the ear be like this. So it wasn't too bad, so I decided to keep them in. And there was no problem at all to put them back in. It didn't bleed or sting, nothing whatsoever. I just put them back in like nothing ever happened. Yeah, I let them in for a few months. At the beginning of August I was in London and I decided that I wanted to get this piercing, the date piercing. I also decided that I liked the look of a lot of piercings on the earlobe and upwards, the helix piercings. But then after I got this piercing in my ear, I just had a look in the mirror, and with the plugs in, it just looked like it was too much. I didn't like the look of it at all. Right then, right there, I decided to take my plugs out, and I kept thinking, well, if I want to, I can put them back in. For whatever reason, they shrunk down really fast and I couldn't put them back in, and I waited for a few weeks, and a friend of mine had the entire kit with the smaller sizes with the smaller plugs. I had a try, then I found out that I'm at about 12mm, and I thought, well, then I'm just going to order a pair of 12mm plugs. Well, by the time I had them, my ears had shrunk down even more, so then I couldn't even put the 12mm back in, and then I just decided to leave it. I could stretch them again, but I always thought that I would miss them because I always had those black plugs, and I always thought, well, if there isn't this huge black chunk in your ears, then you're going to look completely weird, because I remember taking them out a few years ago and I just didn't like the look of it at all. It felt like something was missing. I felt completely weird. This time I didn't feel like I was missing something. Then I decided to get more ear piercings. I have 2 in my earlobe right here and I have 1 on this side. I don't feel the need to put the plugs back in. I decided to put in earrings, but that looked really weird because they were too heavy and then my earlobes just went like... I didn't like the Buddha kind of look on myself, at least, because I know I've seen pictures online with girls that put in hoops in their earlobes after having them stretched, and I always thought that looked quite nice, quite okay, but on myself I just looked in the mirror and I was like, nah, So yeah, I think I am going to put in some close-ups of my earlobes if I haven't already, or I can just zoom in right now. So let's have a look at my face. So this is what this side looks like. You can see there's a small hole, but it's nothing too bad. For 20 millimeters, I think they shrunk down quite a bit. But yeah, I don't think that I will get them sewn up anytime soon. But this is like this side, and this side looks like this. Pew pew pew. But yeah, now you know. If any of you cared, now you know. Oh no, my battery is dying. Can I just film like the outro, please? Just let me film the outro. So yeah, if you enjoy this type of video, please leave me a comment down below, or as the professional YouTubers say, leave a thumbs up. Do you leave a thumbs up? Do you press thumbs up? And if you enjoy my content in general, I have never said this before, but you can click on subscribe, because there will always be a new video at some point. And if you have any topic requests, you can also leave them down below, or message me on Instagram, or you can Morse, or you can send a letter to... yeah, I don't know which address, because I am sure as hell not going to put my address on the internet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye!